Take care.
Take care.
After yourself.
You look after yourself as well. Thank you, Victor.
Thank you very much for your
thank you for yesterday.
You're well protected. Huh?
Oh, well protected.
Yeah, you've got the whole shebang.
Well
It gives
protected.
him also a bit more of body. Huh?
Have a good day today. Bye bye. And hello the internet and everyone that knows me, and hello to my subscriber. And here I am. It's in the morning, well, it's about 10 o'clock really, and I've just had breakfast, said all my goodbyes, and I'm just about to leave Nouhadibou, and I'm heading north, which is about an hour's ride. It's not that far, to the Mauritania and Morocco border. And in a couple of hours time I will be in Morocco, and the bike's all sorted. And yesterday my host at Villa Maguela, which is Victor, he took me out into the town and we found a chap who can fix aluminium. And you all saw the big dent that was there. Well, what he did, he heated it and then knocked it all back into shape again, and we put the tyre on and we got a seal. Fantastic. And when he blew the tyre up, he put about 3.5 bar in there, which is quite a lot of pressure, just to see if it actually held, and it held fine. And I've left that pressure in, and this morning I let it down to about 2.2 bar, and that's me ready to go. All sorted, all fixed, ready to head north, and ready to head into Morocco. And just behind me there, we've got Nouhadibou. I really do like Nouhadibou. It's really chilled. I think I like it more than Nouakchott really, because I find that everybody's quite friendly here. Not that everybody's unfriendly in Nouakchott, it's just that Nouakchott's a big bustling city, where Nouhadibou's a bit smaller, and it's great. But if I wouldn't have come here, I wouldn't be going further north. Because when I got here yesterday, 2 days ago, I've been here for 3 days now. The next morning my tyre was flat, so obviously the inner tube that we put in, it didn't last long. I think it was because the valve was offset, and on a motorcycle the valve is in the centre, where on a car it's offset, and I think by being offset I think it broke the valve. Anyway, that's me. I'm ready to rock and roll, heading north, and in a couple of hours time I'll be in Morocco. So speak to you then. Bye bye. And hello the internet and everybody who's following me, and hello to my subscriber. You're looking well considering it's January. Anyway, here I am in the Western Sahara, and the Western Sahara is living up to its reputation, which is there's nothing here except sand and people driving through or riding through. But there we go. Anyway, yeah, and what I'm just going to do, I'm just going to get near the bike. I'm going to lie down because there's a bit of a breeze today, a bit of a stiff breeze. So I'm going to get out the breeze a little bit. Anyway, I left Nouhadibou yesterday morning, got to the Mauritania border just a little bit before 11. And actually it was really easy and dead quick to get through the Mauritania border. There was very few people around and it was dead easy. And I got out of there, got over to no man's land, got to the Morocco border, and that's where the fun started. I got there about 11:30 really, but as soon as I got there, the computer system went down. Nothing you can do about that. You just got to find a bit of shade, and I got my Kindle out and I just read for a couple of hours. But then once the system got online, probably somewhere just before 1, there was a mad rush then to try and get... Oh, there we go. There was a mad rush then to get all the passports stamped, and then they stopped for lunch between 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock. So it's just a case of waiting and waiting and waiting. Eventually I got my passport stamped, then I went to the douane and I got my temporary import permit, and I went to somewhere else, and then I had to queue up to get my bike x-rayed with all the vehicles, because yesterday for some reason they were x-raying every vehicle that was going through. So I sat there, I've been waiting for about 40 minutes, and I thought, hang on a second, and I was watching what was happening, and there was like four cars at a time, and yet there was still a little bit more space on the end. So what I did, I sort of crept forward, waited for a spot, and then as 4 cars went in, I just went through and I tagged on the end, and he was okay with that. So got the bike x-rayed, got my paperwork, went to another office, got that stamped, and I was on the open road. But by that time it was gone 4 by the time I left there. So I started heading north, and it was getting towards 5 o'clock, and I'm starting, and there was no way I was going to make Dakhla. I'm not going to ride these roads when it's dark, because I'm not saying they're dangerous, it's just that there's no lighting or anything like that. And the problem out here is at night time, everyone on the roads, they just don't dip the headlights. So if you've got a helmet on with a visor, you just get blinded. Anyway, it was approaching 5 o'clock. I'm thinking it's going to start getting dark soon, so I started looking for somewhere to camp. And then I saw a hotel, so I stopped, came back a bit, and I thought, that'll do for me. It was 150 dirhams for the night, which is probably about £12, something like that. It was nothing, and it was great. It was a modern hotel. It was comfortable, had a nice bed, had an ensuite, and that did for me. And also there was a restaurant next door, and for an extra 70 dirhams, I got a massive meal. That included water and Coca-Cola, and it was barbecued chicken, and there was all sorts of vegetable, there was some fish, and there was some dips and some bread, and it was beautiful. And I come out of there and I was almost staggering. I wasn't going to leave anything, I was going to eat every single bit. Got back to the hotel room, had a shower, and then it was dark, and so I was quite fortunate to find that. Anyway, I left this morning, and I think, what shall I do? Shall I go for Dakhla or shall I go for Layoun? And I thought, I'll just go for Dakhla. It's about 180 miles, so it's a couple of hours riding. And that was it, really. And it's been dead easy. Just stopped for fuel. And there was about 6 4x4s came in, all from France. They're on some sort of rally. Didn't want to stop and talk much because they're racing. But fair enough. But that's me. So I'm on the way to Dakhla. I'm about halfway there. I'm going to stay there tonight. Then tomorrow I'm going to make my way to Layoun, and I may stop in Layoun for a couple of days. But there we go. Anyway, this is me in the Western Sahara, in the sunshine. This morning when I left, it was 19 degrees, and I actually put my You laugh at this, but I had to put my heated grips on and had to zip my jacket up all the way because it was a bit cold. I think I've acclimatised to the heat. Anyway, it's about 33 degrees now, and I'm getting used to it. And I'm actually sat here with a jacket on. I'm not sweating, which is yeah. I'm thinking of acclimatising. Anyway, I'm going to get back on the road, head to Dakhla, have a night there. And hopefully, if I get there early enough, I might be able to go for a wander around the town. So, and then it's head north again tomorrow. So, I'll update you again tomorrow when I get a bit further north. So, thanks for watching. Speak to you soon. Bye bye. And hello, the internet, and I've made it to Dakhla, and I'm booked into a hotel. And I know the purists amongst you will be saying, "Oh, you've gone chicken, you've gone soft, you've booked into a hotel." Well, the simple reason for that is there's no campsites here. When I got in this afternoon, I think there was 3 campsites listed on iOverlander. I looked at all 3 of them, and 1 didn't exist, and 2 of them were closed. So I went on Booking.com, booked myself a hotel, which cost £20, and it's quite nice actually. It's got a really good shower and a cracking, comfy bed, and even got a fridge as well with some water, cold water in it. So the first thing I did when I got in the room was I had a shower, and then I did all my laundry because in the bathroom and in the wardrobe it's full of shirts and underwear and all sorts of bits and pieces. But anyway, today, no dramas today, except for one thing. About halfway, I stopped for fuel, and I put about 3/4 of a tank in, and then I got going. And then after a while, I wanted to overtake something, but the bike died on me. Anyway, cut a long story short, the bike will not pull over 4,500 revs. So all sorts of weird scenarios are going through my head. I'm thinking maybe one of the spark plugs has gone, maybe the air filter's died, and then all of a sudden it just clicked. It just clicked that everything round here, this part of the world that uses petrol, it's all small motorbikes. So what I reckon is in this part of the world, all the petrol is quite a low octane. And casting my mind back when I was coming south a month and a half ago, um, I remember saying before I went over to Senegal, I topped up with a full tank of fuel, and I was complaining at the time that it wasn't a very good tank of fuel because the bike wasn't very healthy. But that's what it'll be, a low octane. And also this morning early on when I still had the oil fuel in, there's a couple of times I went up to 6,000 revs, no problem at all, just to overtake things. So anyway, on the way into Dakhla, I passed the Shell station. Now Shell normally they do E10 and E5, so hopefully they've got the good stuff. And tomorrow I'm going to put a tank full of good stuff in there. Well, half a tank. That's all I need, half a tank, and it'll dilute what's in there, and I should be back to normal again. But anyway, that's me. I'm here now. I was thinking of staying here for a couple of days, but it's not. I mean, it's a lovely place, but unless you do windsurfing, sailing, fishing, there's not a great deal here to interest me. So tomorrow I'm going to push on. Where I want to go to is Tantan, which is about 550 miles away. So I'm going to head to Layoun tomorrow, which is about maybe 380 miles. Stay there for a night, and then I can head to Tantan. The reason why I want to go to Tantan is there's a really good campsite there, and it's really cheap. It's probably about £3 a night, and it's really hot showers, and it's peaceful. And I want to get there, and then I just want to chill out for a few days. And then I want to do an oil change on the bike, and I want to do an air filter change on the bike as well. I just want to chill out for a few days. Also, it's still quite a good temperature there as well. I want to be there for a few days just to relax before I go on to the next bit. And the next bit, I'm thinking of going up to Agadir and Marrakesh. And then I might start pushing inwards a little bit to see a few more places. But anyway, that's me. I'm in Dakhla. Just been for a walk around the town, and it was really quiet earlier on, nothing. Then all of a sudden I walked out and there's all this noise, and just around the corner there's a big street. It's a market, and just bought myself some flip-flops, which was about £3 really, so can't go wrong. I had some proper flip-flops, but I didn't like them because the bit that goes between your toes, the material was a bit rough. So I've got some nice slip-on ones now. Anyway, that's me. Happy as a pig in the proverbial, and I'm gonna have a good night's sleep tonight. I've done my laundry. The bike's safe. I've had something to eat because I went out for a pizza. Just around the corner there's a pizza place, and it was divine. Quattro Stagione, and so I'm ready for a good night's sleep now, and back on the bike tomorrow, heading north, and hopefully tomorrow Layoun. So thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.